Shalom. All praises to the Almighty Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakha Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, where I learned this truth from. Peace and salutation to you brothers and sisters out there who believe in this truth. And this is the verse of the day in 1 Corinthians 10 and 13. There hath no temptation taken you but such as is common to man, but the Most High is faithful, who will not suffer you to be tempted above that ye are able, but will with the temptation also make a way to escape, that ye may be able to bear it. Okay, and you see the title of this lesson is the elect have a way to escape. Okay, the elect have a way to escape. All right, because we're entering into the time of temptation, where afflictions is going to grow. All right, the turmoil on intentions in the earth is being turned up, and it's an insurrection coming against us who believe in righteousness. Ultimately, all right, for us who believe in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai in these scriptures. All right, for us who aren't going to take that mark of the beast, which is the RFID microchip. Okay, there's a way for us to escape. And the first precept I want to get is one of the great tools that the elect is going to use to escape. So let me go to Psalm 91. This is Psalm 91, and I'm going to jump all the way down. I'll start at verse 14. It says, because he hath set his love upon me, therefore will I deliver him. I will set him on high, because he hath known my name. All right, and the correct name of the Most High, who the world has ignorantly called God and Jehovah and Yahweh and other, false names. His true name is Yahweh. Okay, and the true name of his son, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus, is Yahweh Shai. So the Most High here in these scriptures in Psalm 91 and 14, he promises to deliver those who who have known his name. In verse 15 it says, he shall call upon me, and I will answer him. I will be with him in trouble. I will deliver him and honor him. With long life will I satisfy him and show him my salvation. All right, and this is the great way to escape for the elect. All right, when we're back into a corner, okay, when it seems impossible for us to get out of whatever jam we're in, the elect is going to call on the names of Yahweh and Yahweh Shai. And it says it right here that he shall call on me and I will answer him. So the Most High is going to answer and deliver. All right, now I want to get another precept, and let me see. It'll be in 2 Samuel, I believe, 22. Yep, David's song of deliverance. Now let me jump. Let me read verse 4. This isn't the point, but I'm going to read verse 4 too. It says in 2 Samuel 22 and 4, I will call on the Lord, who is worthy to be praised. So shall I be saved from mine enemies. Okay, this is the great escape. What did King David say? He said he's going to call on the Lord, meaning call on his name, Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. All right, who is worthy to be praised. So shall I be saved from mine enemies. Okay, so when they have the elect members in a concentration camp, when there's an elect member whose head is under a guillotine, when an elect member is on a run from those who seek to kill him and his family, he's going to be calling on the name of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, and the Lord is going to answer, okay, and deliver that individual out of any situation he's in. And we have great examples in these scriptures, and we're reading about it in one. Okay, and here in 2 Samuel 22, King David is praising the Lord for delivering him out of the hands of wicked Saul. All right, and from all his enemies. I'm going to continue on. In verse 5, it says, when the waves of death compassed me, the floods of ungodly men made me afraid. The sorrows of hell compassed me about. The snares of death prevented me. All right. In other words, King David was knee deep in the shit. Okay. He was in a hole. All right. Where you would have thought it would have been no way out. Verse 7, in my distress, I called upon the Lord, Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, and cried to my power, and he did hear my voice out of his temple, and my cry did enter into his ears. Okay, so the Lord hears us here on the earth. All right, his angels, which are his eyes, report to him daily. All right, the Lord knows about all the situations we're in. He knows about the situations we're going to face. All right, he knew about it before we were even born here on the earth. He knew about all the situations that we will be in. And if you're an elect member, which we're hoping to be, he's already made a way for you to get delivered out of it. All right, already. All right, that's nothing for the Lord. Verse 8, it says, then the earth shook and trembled. The foundations of heaven moved and shook because he was wroth. There went up a smoke out of his nostrils, and fire out of his mouth devoured. Coals were kindled. He bowed the heavens also and came down, and darkness was under his feet. All right, and this is going into the Lord's chariot. It says, and he rode upon a cherub and did fly, and he was seen upon the wings of the wind, and he made darkness pavilions round about, dark waters and thick clouds of the skies. All right, and this is going into those chariots. All right, and that's going to be a great tool that's going to make a way for the elect to escape these troubles. Okay, in fact, as we well know at this point, you know that nuclear destruction, simultaneously, the chariots are going to be beaming up the elect members. Okay, so the elect is going to escape that nuclear destruction. All right, those chosen Israelites who were chosen to receive salvation that are here in America and wherever else around the world, upon nuclear destruction, they'll be delivered up into the chariots of the Most High. It says, through the brightness before him were coals of fire kindled. The Lord thundered from heaven, and the Most High uttered his voice, and he sent out arrows and scattered them. Yeah, he's going to do that as well. Those chariots are going to be shooting laser beams at our enemies. All right, as well as nuclear missiles. It's going to be laser beams coming from those chariots. That's what it's talking about here in the 15th verse. And he sent out arrows and scattered them, lightning and discomforted them. And the channels of the sea appeared. The foundations of the world were discovered in the rebuke of the Lord and the blast of breath out of his nostrils. All right. It says he sent from above. He took me. He drew me out of many waters. All right. Now waters represents the people. All right. So King David was delivered from the hand of his enemies. He was actually beamed up in a spaceship, which he was so-called a spaceship. All right. A chariot. And I want to get a quick precept, because if this happened to King David, the elect is known as the house of David. So if we're of his house, we're going to be delivered in the same manner as he was delivered from his enemies. Okay, when you go into it, he was on the run from all his enemies, and a chariot appeared and shot laser beams at his enemies and delivered him up. That's what we're reading about in 2 Samuel 22. Okay, and here's a precept for you elect members in these last days. This is Revelation 11 and 12. And they heard a great voice from heaven saying unto them, come up hither. And they ascended up to heaven in a cloud, and their enemies beheld them. All right, so right in the presence of our enemies, we're going to escape the destruction that they're going to get. So call halal Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai for that. Let's read a little more in 2 Samuel 22. Let's see. I'll read verse 17 again. He sent from above. He took me. He drew me out of many waters. Okay, so King David was delivered up into the ship. It says he delivered me from my strong enemy and from them that hated me. And here's the point I wanted to get. For they were too strong for me. All right, so a lot of these situations that we're getting ready to be in, the whole world's getting ready to come up against us as they issue in this NWO under a jab, okay, and a microchip, which is that mark of the beast. And we're against it. We preaching these scriptures. We speaking against evil and abomination. So the world is getting ready to hate us and come up against us. And they're going to put us in positions where, you know, on the outside looking in, you would think there's no hope. All right, that's what King David's talking about. He said, for they were too strong for me. Okay, so we're weak. But what did the Lord say elsewhere in the scriptures? That his strength is made perfect in weakness. Okay, so that's who we're going to look to. That's our escape in the names of Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai. All right, so again, it says, for they were too strong for me. They prevented me in the day of my calamity. But the Lord was my stay. He brought me forth also into a large place. Okay, it's further going into him being beamed up in the chariot. That large place is the chambers of that chariot. It says he delivered me because he delighted in me. The Lord rewarded me according to my righteousness, according to the cleanness of my hands hath he recompensed me. For I have kept the ways of the Lord and have not wickedly departed from my power. For all his judgments were before me, and as for his statutes, I did not depart from them. And again, this is our forefather, King David, and the elect of the nation of Israel is known as the house of David. So if King David got this great deliverance from his enemies, how much more us in these last days, where our enemy is mighty strong, all right, and has all of these technological advances, all right, has these zombies and the people you see, he's going to have them against us, all right. So the Lord is going to perform even a mightier work for his elect in these last days, and it's written, all right. We read about it in Revelation 11 and 12. All right, we're going to send, Lord's will, we be a part of the elect. We're going to send up through the heavens, through the atmosphere, into those chariots. And all of our enemies, the so-called white man, the other heathen nations, and 2/3 of our own people, they all going to witness it right before their destruction and those nuclear missiles befalls them. All right, that's exactly what's going to happen. Verse 25, it says, verse 26, it says, with the merciful thou wilt show thyself merciful, and with the upright man thou wilt show thyself upright. With the pure thou wilt show thyself pure, and with the forward thou wilt show thyself unsavory, and the afflicted people thou wilt save. And who's the afflicted people? You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. And the remnant of you, those who have cleansed their ways by repenting and calling upon the names of Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai, will be saved. It says, but thine eyes are upon the haughty, that thou mightest bring them down. For thou art my lamp, O Lord, and the Lord will lighten my darkness. Okay, so but the Lord's going to destroy the proud, which are all of you people that's not of the elect. All right, so let me see. Is there this whole chapter is bad, just like Psalms 91, that whole chapter. Those whole chapters are must reads. Okay, but jumping down to verse 32, it says, for who is the Most High save the Lord, and who is a rock save our power? The Most High is my strength and power, and he will make my way perfect. Okay, so that's our escape through the Most High Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai and none else. Okay, going back to this verse of the day in 1 Corinthians 10 and 13, there hath no temptation taken you, but such as is common to man. But the Most High is faithful, who will not suffer you to be tempted above that ye are able, but will with temptation also make a way to escape, that ye may be able to bear it. All right, so us brothers that's sincere in this truth, and few sisters who are sincere, we have nothing to worry about. All right, we're not to fear. We're not to fear, as Yahushua said, fear not, only believe. Okay, because in all of these accounts of our forefathers being delivered, hey, the Most High is not going to forsake us. All right, let me just end it off with a couple more precepts. One I want to get in Sirach or Ecclesiasticus. Let's see. Bear with me 1 second. Okay, Ecclesiasticus 2 and verse 10. It says, look at the generations of old and see, did ever any trust in the Lord and was confounded? Or did any abide in his fear and was forsaken? Or whom did he ever despise that called upon him? All right, and the answer to that is none. All right, just look at the generations of old. All right, read on the accounts of Abraham, Isaac, our forefather Jacob. All right, Joseph when he was in Egypt. Okay, all of the prophets. Yahushua, that great example. Did the Most High Yahweh ever forsake any of them? Did he not deliver them out of all their temptations? All right, even the ones who had to be put to death. All right, look at Yahushua for an example. He was faithful unto death, and now he has a crown of life. Now he sits on the right-hand side of the Most High Yahweh. Now he's going to inherit the heathen in the uttermost parts of the earth for his possession. And his elect members, he's going to share all of that with. All right, so those are, man, these scriptures are great words of encouragement. Man, we should be reading these accounts of our forefathers getting delivered and escaping from temptation, and we should be rejoicing. All right, our spirit should damn near be hopping out of our body. We should have chills on us. All right, we got to be on fire for this truth. We got to be on fire for Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. All right, because we're entering into this time where we're all going to be tempted. All right, in different ways. And it's all going to be a test. All right, the trying of our faith. But, hey, like I said, and like the scriptures say, the Most High, he gave us a way to escape. Because our temptations are written. All right, whatever situation we in, whatever situation we going to be in the future, hey, it's already, Salakia, it has already been made a way for us to escape. And that great tool we have, that great weapon we have is the names of our power. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. When all else fails, when you backed into a corner, all right, when you surrounded by hundreds of your enemies and they threatening your life, they threatening your children, all right, our salvation is not in a gun. Okay, it's not in no gold or silver. Our way to escape and our salvation is in the name of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. All right, and that's it. None else. All right, none else. Okay, let me see. Was it any? And it's loads of precepts I could get on this, but you know I'm gonna end it right there. I feel the point has been made, so I want to give all praises to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai Ba'ashem Rakha Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, where I learned this truth from. Peace and mercy to you elect members out there. Hey, shalom to you sincere brothers and sisters out there. We have nothing to worry about. All right, we have the greatest tool and weapon on the planet Earth, and that is the names of our power, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. As King David said, roughly paraphrasing, he's not going to trust in his bow, all right, or his arrow or his sword, but his salvation is of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. And us being the hopeful house of David, our salvation is going to be the same thing. All right, so till next time, shalom.